Yeah,
That was a
that's
horrible
fuck.
part of my life. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
So let's talk
But you know,
about
she doesn't want to see me on
solutions. Let's
Christmas
talk
anymore.
about solutions
And
because
He wants to
solutions
up
are
a solution.
important.
He's getting straight to the point.
No, let's
Yes.
Yeah.
continue with the cuck fantasy with the daughter
Solutions
constantly talking about his daughter getting found.
are stop abandoning your
well,
I don't.
morals.
that's just the reality of what happened, and
I
No,
so
think
we
I
know,
agree with
maybe.
it.
but you have to
Yeah.
forgive Hart. She and I were here when you told this whole story yesterday, so that's why she's saying that. Anyway.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, the argument that you guys were giving that it was my fault that I put her in all-girls school.
No, it's your
but the
fault.
thing is,
It's your fault. It's your
yeah,
fault.
but the thing is, in intermediate school, right? So this is before the whole girls' school. This was a mixed school.
Yeah,
Intermediate,
listen.
1 year
You've
before.
already told me the story.
The boys,
I don't need
yeah,
to
no,
hear
no,
the
I
story.
didn't. No, I think no, you guys missed it yesterday because you guys weren't listening. The boy that was at that school introduced her
That's
to
so wild,
hentai
bro. I don't
porn.
even know what to believe you. I'm sorry, bro, but that's just so wild.
That's fine. I know it's a fucking
How was
nightmare
how
movie.
was
It's
I
hard to
not
believe. I get
listening?
it.
How was I not listening?
But no, because you guys were saying because I sent it, you guys were making it out that I only sent my daughter to an all-girls school so that she's not in front of boys and all this other stuff, right?
No, it doesn't matter
I
why
started
you
off
sent her
saying
to
that
an all-girls school. The
this
problem is
no,
that you sent her to a school where she is away from her primary influence, which is her parents.
yes, because
And it doesn't matter why
at
you did it.
intermediate school,
And
because the
it's a
environment that
mistake.
she's
That
in,
listen, and you can learn something. Listen, you are a father that is failing. I am a father that has been successful twice.
no,
Both of my children.
I have four
Listen.
other.
That's great.
I
That's
have
great.
four other children,
You're
and
shooting.
they're all fine, and they
That's
didn't
great.
turn out that way.
Listen,
So it's only the
you're
one
shooting.
that's been like
They're
that.
not
So,
grown yet. You don't know how they're going
yeah.
to turn out. You're shooting for
What do you mean?
quantity.
The other one's now 13.
You're shooting
going
for
through the same stuff.
quantity. Listen, stop over talking me. You are shooting for quantity, and I am talking about quality. Okay? I have two children.
Yeah.
They are both married to the opposite biological sex, and they have both reproduced. Now, moving forward,
Great.
the important
Congratulations.
part here where you fucked up was you sent your child to be raised by other people than yourself. What should have been happening was you should have
Well, keep
restricted
in mind,
their.
I did apply.
Do you hear me talking?
I did apply for homeschooling.
Hey.
I did apply for homeschooling,
Hey.
which got rejected by
Do
the state.
you hear me
as well.
talking? You fucked up.
Yeah, but you're just
because-
speculating nonstop. Every time when you say a false, I'm gonna interrupt you.
Oh, okay.
And,
I got you here.
and-
let me give you this mute dick, and now you can suck that like the hoe
Um,
you are. So anyway, when you are a shit parent that sends your children,
That's rich, man. You fucking left. You fucking left.
yeah, I don't care. He's useless. He's a failure of a father anyway. He's the problem. By
Yeah,
the way.
I got a genuine question. Why is he talking about his daughter on a Discord chat?
I
The
don't
fucking
know.
best.
I'm trying not to talk about his daughter.
Just
So,
come in and I heard
When you are a
fucking
father
crazy
that
story.
has failed your children by sending them away to school systems to raise them, do not be surprised when they come home confused about their fucking gender. When, like that weak ass dude, which you can tell by his voice how fucking weak he is anyway, you have abandoned your faith. You have abandoned your morals. You have abandoned the things that made your country so powerful to begin with. And you have ceded ground to the left in the name of civility where you capitulate to things like pretend made up fucking genders and preferred pronouns. You are the problem and make no doubt about that. So, yeah, the right got Charlie Kirk killed because they became weak.
Even Jeffree Star is calling out all of these they thems, and this guy's pretty much borderline they them.
That's funny. I was talking to a homo about Jeffree Star this morning.
That
Like,
was
what's up,
so
buddy?
fucked up, though. That is so fucked up.
But he just like talking about it like it's normal thing. Crazy.
What?
Is that even English?
Yeah,
Well,
he's speaking
you know,
English.
Okay.
One
Okay,
of
I'm
my
sorry.
daughters,
I'm
it was-
gonna
she was
speak
getting-
clearly. I'm sorry.
Are you
my
tired?
daughter was getting
Yeah.
her back blown out
Yeah.
in the back of a caravan in the
How
outback.
did you know that?
Yeah, exactly.
Your voice,
yeah, dude
bro.
just
My
talking
daughter, you know-
random stories about his daughter getting railed. Dog, like we don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
Get your
exactly.
fucking
It's
ass
fucking
up
weird,
out of
dude.
here.
I didn't even ask him. He just started telling me his fucking daughter in
Dog,
the
he
Yeah,
did
back of
exactly.
the
the
It's
whole story yesterday. He did the whole,
Yeah.
like we heard from
Well-
his daughter being 12 to 17 yesterday. Like the in-laws,
Echo.
the outlaws, all of it.
But
I know Taiwan. Yet
You see, my
man.
in-laws, they delivered the boy to
Oh.
rail my daughter, and it's
Yeah,
That's
been
all. That's
that's
all I
what
know.
he
That's
that.
all I know.
said.
yeah, exactly.
He said the
Hey,
in-laws delivered the
They
boy.
facilitated the dickening.
no, but no. Generally, that's disgusting that you come here and just start
Ridiculous.
telling us about his daughter. Like,
Fucking Arch
Listen,
is
like,
so
okay,
I'm sure it's
stupid.
like it's like really fucking affecting him, and he has to talk about it to kind of like vent it and get it out. But the way he goes about it, it just feels very weird.
It sounds weird.
Very,
Yeah.
very weird.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
kinda of like that, like, you know,
Like
asshole
what?
kid one day, like long day ago, and I just feel crazy. Like if I see my dad come in some Discord and like talk about what I'm doing when I was like being radical, you know,
How old were you?
teenager thing. I'm like,
Oh,
Your
yeah.
accent's
Am I
killing me,
getting
bro.
trolled right
Yeah.
now? Who is this dude, man?
Oh.
This
It
dude
sounds
is
like he's
fucking.
he's
talking around
echo.
the dick in his
He's
throat.
no.
He's
He's
talking
Thai. That's
around
his
the dick in
accent.
his throat.
That's his accent. You
Yeah.
never met a Thai person before. This is how they
No.
speak. So this is actually
Yeah.
him speaking. He's just speaking English. He's not even fucking with you.
Echo, are you fucking
No,
with
no,
us,
no, he's not, but
dog?
it's just
Only
how
Yeah.
you
what
say
I
it.
do to
Echo.
explain.
Echo. When you were a kid, is that what you were saying? You did the same thing.
Kinda, but not in the like.
Oh my god.
I'm
Okay. Yeah.
By the way,
Okay.
older
there's been.
than that.
Let me mention this real quick.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. But, yeah.
2 times thus far, at least from what I've been able to find, leftist has raided Charlie Kirk like morning locations
Wow.
and tried to fight them, and like they gotten arrested and rammed their scooter into a crowd and tried to fist fight people. These people are even trying to
Bro.
fucking like box people who are mourning.
That's so
They're literal
crazy.
fucking demons, dude.
Did y'all see that black bitch get arrested? That fat one.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that was
What,
her.
sorry?
Her mug shot was glorious.
yeah. Let me see if we find her again real quick.
Yeah, her mug shot was amazing.
Have you seen the text messages between the guy and his roommate?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, his boyfriend.
You mean his lover?
His lover.
Well, yeah.
His transgender boyfriend.
Yeah.
But they've purposely put roommate because they know if they change that to partner, it would automatically, without a doubt, put him as like extreme left trans.
Dog, in the fucking
So they
text
put roommate.
messages, he's referring to dude as his love.
Yeah.
My love.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
my
What
for
is
sure.
love.
Yeah,
that?
I agree. Yeah.
That's your paramour.
See, somebody said that it seems extremely staged from how they talk. And I honestly, I think you could just be that cringy and retarded to a point where it looks staged.
Yeah, well, we're also probably not getting all of the messages, would be my guess.
Yeah, it looks like
Wait,
the
do you want me to-
parents'
incriminating
boyfriend's
is probably being
part is
edited or
missing.
held back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want the dick pics and the folded in pussy? Is that what you want?
Nah. Nah.
That's why it says GIF. It says GIF in between a couple of messages. This is the last time you'll see my my robotic pussy, love, my love.
Oh my god. Anyhow, it happened in Texas, supposedly.
Oh man.
Wasn't even his father, was it? Was
She
it
was
deputy
chanting,
sheriff?
"Your homie is dead. He got shot in the head." And she was chanting it and acting stupid.
Yeah.
It's like they want the smoke. It's like they want the smoke.
All
Yeah,
they're doing is
because
fucking,
they
you know,
need
yeah.
because they've been so ugly, dog. They need the right to be ugly to validate their position, right? They need the right to come out and be everything they claim. Just like the Juicy Smouye, you know what I mean? Let me make up some racist shit because I can't actually find any authentically. You know, like, it's the same shit.
The whole situation is fucked. People are so worried about so many bullshit. They should focus on the economy and see how everyone can get better in life. Fucking.
I agree
worry
with
about bullshit.
every ugly people. Yeah.
Huh? Ugly?
Yeah. I don't like ugly people in like
And
anyway.
Fuck lah, bro.
You are
Dude, I'm talking
you're
about the economy.
evolution of human. Like you can be better human, but your dad and your mom didn't think about it.
Echo, you're a
before they
fucking rage baiting
fucking
troll,
make
bro.
some children.
You're a rage baiting troll. You're a rage baiting troll. And we're talking about the fucking economy of the country, not what fucking kids look like or fucking adults look like, bro.
But I support idea
Right,
about I don't
kill everyone.
about like
Fuck
fuck
it up.
ugly people in that context. I support that.
How is that like? How is that even in the context of the situation? He's talking about right and left. I'm just saying they should focus on the fucking
He
economy.
said
And you're talking
she
about ugly
ugly.
people.
He said she ugly. Why she do that in that like
Okay.
photo?
The
Yeah,
fuck?
I just agree with like fuck ugly people. Yeah, fuck all ugly people equally.
Ugly people.
Hey, yet
Fucking
man.
hell, bro.
What the fuck?
There's no way this dude isn't
What's wrong with ugly
trolling
people? What'd
because
they
he's
do?
not just his English isn't bad. He's saying stupid shit.
Yeah.
No, but he's got a thick Thai accent. I talked to Thai
I
people
don't give
before,
a fuck
bro.
what
It's
his
Thick
like-
accent
Thai
is. Fuck his
accent?
accent. I'm talking about what
But
it's saying.
but I'm
dude.
not trolling. Sometimes I'm just like
No,
overwhelmed.
bitch, you're
and, like,
retarded or you're
know.
lying. Shut up saying stupid shit. Next stupid shit you say, you get muted. How about that? There you go.
Oh my god.
Sawadee
Like,
ka.
people
Sawadee ka.
always say
Sawadee ka.
this to me, like they think I'm
Okay,
trolling,
here,
but I'm
check
not.
that out.
Yeah,
See how that
sure.
worked? Goodbye, troll.
Yet
Goodbye,
man.
troll.
Sawadee ka.
Goodbye, troll. I don't got time for y'all, man. Only person gonna be
I
trolling
don't
in
even
here
think
is
he's
me.
trolling.
Okay. But for
They're just that cooked as a people.
hey, but yeah, America has gone so bad, bro. Like, I wanted to go to that country for a holiday and food, but I guess I can't go.
Yeah,
Echo
fuck
now,
this
bitch.
Trolling ass dude. Get your punk ass out of here, boy.
Hey. You don't know if it's a dude or a girl.
If it's ambiguous and
No, I
it's
don't
got a
think he is.
dick.
I don't think he's trolling because I spoke to him a
That-
few times. I think he generally
That's
Yes.
normal. Well,
Yeah.
then
No,
listen.
I don't
if
think he's
that's
trolling you.
genuinely the level of his discourse, then he still needs to be muted. Same thing.
Give him a chance.
If
Unmute him.
you're-
I feel
if
bad.
you're- If,
He
the
can't-
things you have to say are that stupid, then I don't need to hear from you. Sorry. So
Unmute him, poor guy.
yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me get right on it.
I feel bad for him.
Well, I tell you what. Follow him around
You're
and
clearly a
give him a
trolling
reach
her.
around. Like I don't care about that dude. There's plenty of servers he can go to where there are people that speak his language. So
yeah, language sloth. That's a good one.
is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's got like 250,000 people where people can learn different
You
languages.
sound, yeah. Hey, are you like Southern American? Cracker?
Yeah.
I am the
Yeah.
Southern American.
Damn.
Yeah, see, he's southern. I'm deep southern. I'm deep southern.
You are UK person, right?
No, I'm from Georgia. Georgia.
No, you sound like UK.
I'm from Georgia, boy.
Georgia.
Yeah, I'm from the UK. I'm actually from Ireland. Yeah.
Oh, Ireland.
Yeah.
Northern
yeah,
Ireland or the normal Ireland?
Yeah. Nigga.
What?
You can't say that word.
Yeah.
What?
I thought it was the accent at first, and he said negative.
You
Or
can't
something.
say the N word.
No. I said normal island or Northern Ireland, and then he just went the N
Yeah,
word.
we don't need to repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got.
I
it.
didn't. I
I'm
was gonna
very
say
well.
that. I was-
How'd you say oh in Japanese?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, he's muted. Oh no, he's not even Japanese. My bad. He's Chinese, isn't he? Fuck's sake.
Who is Chinese?
No, don't matter. Ignore me. Basically, it's I can't even say it, but yeah, that's the word. Words.
N word?
Pretty much.
Yes.
I think it's Japanese. Or
Hey,
Korean,
have
I
y'all
forgot
been
which one it
seeing
is
all
now.
these people posting where they've been getting fired and they're crying about it? They're going online
Yeah.
and they're going, I got
Right.
fired from my job
Yeah.
and it was my identity and all I did was say horrible shit about.
This is the best
The
one.
consequence of my actions.
Mhm.
Full on
You-
crash
you-
out.
love it.
Imagine, yeah, bro, that's disgusting. How the hell can you condone, like, celebrate the killing of a person? It's fucking wild.
There was
The
a
person
British
isn't-
person. That was a TikTok influencer, right? Like full on extreme left, classic OnlyFans model, right? Bullshit. And they pretty much ended their like 30-second video with like, kill them all, you need to kill them all. And then like an hour later, she was doxxed to shit. Her business got closed down in this like business facility, somewhere like clothes shop or something. People were ringing the old place she worked, even though she didn't work there anymore. She had to put on it got shared on something like a British page. It got like 3 million views. It blew up. And she had to like release another video like, yeah, I didn't really mean kill everybody. I meant, it was a hypothetical for saying, it's bullshit. So it's like, yeah, I'm actually glad, right, that the right or people that disagree with them have gone down the other route of destroying their lives without killing them, meaning that they have to live the rest of their life in struggle rather than doing it an easy way, if that makes sense. Like it's the same argument for the death penalty. When people say, no, let's put them in prison to spend 50 years in jail rather than just letting them go easy by shooting them. So it's like they've got the harder choices out of the situation because they're not getting the easy way out. They're getting a hard way out.
Yep.
Yeah, I love the fact that these motherfuckers are going on TikTok and shit and crying.
This is my first time working in like a good old office environment, and I gotta shout out all the white women that come into the office wearing sundresses.
I'm
They don't
telling you,
gotta do it,
right?
but they do.
Right? Hey, that makes the day way more pleasant, right? You see those fine ass fucking women dressed to the nines, looking like females. That's what happens when they actually look like females, by the way. They dress like females. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, bro. Like they like dude, every single day at this fucking so I work in a like the research product development building, and so like every day they have like new people coming in to like check out the new products and like development and shit, right? So like every day it's just random white women dressed up nice as fuck, bro, just like looking hella fine. And
they got on
Too
them
bad you can't
heels, they
touch
got on
it.
them dresses and pantyhose, and yeah, man, looking fine as frog hair. That's how it is, dog. When you got real women that dress like women, suddenly your dick remembers. Yeah.
well,
great.
it's just it's like classy. You feel me? Like it's classy.
Oh, it is
like,
classy.
I ain't
yeah,
even like
they dress like
I ain't
women
even
though.
sitting
That's
here
the
like
point.
it ain't even like they sexy or hot or some shit. They
But
just
they're
classy.
dressed
You
like
can tell,
women.
like they
What
exactly.
you're recognizing is gender appropriate clothing. Oh, she's not wearing jeans and a t-shirt. Yeah, that shit was never meant for you, bitch. Just like my wife looks way better in fucking if she's wearing like some panties than she ever would in my boxers, right? Like not that she could fit my boxers, but let's just say that I wasn't so big and she wasn't so small. Yeah, women want to wear their dudes boxers all this. She don't look good in that shit, but now she puts on her panties. Yeah, looks great. Gender
But yeah,
appropriate
I mean,
clothing. Wear what the fuck you're supposed to wear. Stop trying to
like
imitate
I know a lot
fucking
of people.
dudes all the time. Yeah. Put them little mini skirts on. Do right.
Yeah, and then the men gotta dress good too. You feel me? Like you can't be coming in looking like a bum anymore.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. Ain't nothing like a sharp dressed man. You put that suit on, you got that button up on, you got those nice shiny shoes on, looking like you're ready to go to war. Yeah. That's the way a man should dress. Some of y'all need some shoulder pads. That's okay. Maybe go to the gym.
Damn. Imagine having to wear shoulder pads to fill out your shoulders.
I mean, dog, there's a lot of dudes. Listen, you don't use your shoulders no more. You don't work them. You don't got none. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Women love some nice big round shoulders, man. I can tell you that's one of their favorite places to grip, if you know what I'm saying. You probably don't know.
I bet it's quiet in the office right at the moment.
I just came outside to take a smoke break.
No, I mean, as in like, I bet it's quiet because nobody dares say shit in case they get sacked.
Oh yeah, in terms of like, so in terms of the Charlie Kirk shit, I talked to my boy who's he just recently started working here too, and he's doing the same job as me, and he told me that like they were in the room when it happened, and like he was in the room with like the boys though. So like they all looked at each other and they're like, "Yo, we gonna talk about this, right?" And they did, and because they're all like conservative, chill guys. And then so they talked about it, but like yeah, you have to be very careful, you know.
Hmm.
Like you can, if you're in a room with just like chill people, like yeah, you can talk shit, but like not even shit, but like talk about it and not have to worry about people like getting on your ass. But yeah, you just have to be very careful because yeah, it is a very, yeah, it's definitely like the most corporate like world I've been in. It's like $1 million-billion industry, bro. They got motherfuckers from India coming in, from Ireland coming in. Like they fly these engineers out and then they have them work on shit.
Hmm.
I just met an Indian guy, and I was like, "Oh, so you from India, bro?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm just here for 2 weeks." I'm like, "What the fuck? You ain't like me, bro. You straight from the fucking villages, bro." I thought I was gonna relate to him, but he was like, "No, no, I am straight
Yeah.
from India, bro."
And he's like, where are you from, brother? And he's like, oh, I'm actually Pakistani. Yeah, fuck Pakistan,
Yeah, it was
brother.
funny
Fuck Pakistan.
because the guy training me, he's from Burundi. He's an African guy, and like, so he was like, "Oh, you guys gonna fight now?" And I was like, "No, no, no." Yeah. No, bro, it's funny because I've never heard of Burundi, bro. And this guy, like, I asked him, I'm like, "Where are you from, man?" Like, he's like, "Oh, I'm from America, bro. I'm from America." I'm like, "Okay, no, I mean, like, where are you from?" And he's like, "From shithole country, bro. From the most shithole country in the world." I'm like, "What the fuck? What's the most shithole country in the world?" He's like, "Look it up, look it up." And then I looked it up, and then it said South Sudan. He's like, "No, not Sudan. It starts with B." And I'm like, "Okay." Then I looked it up a little more, and I found
Bangladesh.
Burundi. Apparently Burundi's like real trash, bro.
Burun? Where the fuck is that?
It's like next to the DRC, the Congo,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Is it
Yeah.
Brunei?
They, I don't know. They have like the Twas and the Tutsis and stuff, They have them too. They're right
Okay.
next to Rwanda.
Rwanda's supposed to be nice, weirdly.
No, but Rwanda's like he was telling me, bro. Like Rwanda had like a huge genocide, bro. These guys were.
Yeah.
He told me like his father, his brothers, they all got killed and stuff. Man, it was bad. Like they were just because he was living in Rwanda.
Yeah.
And they were like killing the people. And yeah, that was like, what the hell? I didn't know about that. But yeah, you hear about it here and there. The Tutsis and these guys fighting.
Well, that was the normal response about like people complaining about things like Palestine, but then just completely ignore like the Rwanda genocide and all the genocides going on. People use that a lot to like say, well, why does nobody hear about this one? Because this is far bigger. Like nobody hears about it. It's like a defense for like saying, why would we care about one when nobody cares about the other?
Right, right.
But yeah, Africa's crazy in general.
But yeah, bro. So I work with medical devices, right? So like devices that doctors use. Turns out these guys be testing on human bodies, man. Like dead bodies. I mean, it makes sense. I didn't think of that, but yeah, it turns out they be testing on dead bodies, bro.
Yep.
That shit's crazy, man. Luckily, I don't have to do any testing on dead bodies because I'm the tester, right? Like, so I do the testing for the engineers. They're like, "Yo, we need to test this machine," and then I have to follow the protocol. And then so like the only stuff that I have to work on is like animal stuff. So we tested on animal bones and like animal carcasses. Like yesterday, like a cow scapula to cut.
Bro, that sounds fun.
Dude,
That sounds.
it smelled like shit, bro. It smelled so freaking bad. It was disgusting. It was like, yeah.
It smell like death.
Yeah, it smelled like death, bro. Yeah, exactly.
When when people have smelled, I mean, you could argue like it smells similar to a dead animal, but like weirdly, there's a distinctive more.
Oh no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the dead animals because I don't
Oh, I
have
thought
to
you
work
talking about
on.
like a body part, like they were testing.
No,
it,
no, yeah,
like a
I don't
human.
have to work on body parts. They have a
Scapula is a
different.
bone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was talking about a cow scapula.
It's like in the back or like lower back, if I remember correctly.
Yep, exactly. It's like right behind your shoulder, and yeah, and it was nasty, yo. Like,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like the smell of the body or something. I got you.
no, yeah, it was the smell of a cow's body, and that shit was disgusting. I can't imagine what the human cadavers smell like, bro.
Apparently, it's not much different, but it's like distinct. Apparently,
It's
it's
the same.
distinctive. Yeah, but it's a bit more distinctive. Apparently, like
I
do
mean,
you know,
he
like
said he was
different
working on a
meats,
bone,
gamey
a
meat.
body with actual living organisms still eating at it. That's a lot different.
Mm. Well, welcome to America. Oh God, can't you see?
Dude, I'm clowning this guy in fucking general chat. This V Bunny dude. Shit's crazy. That's a grown man right there.
Hey, he was there earlier yesterday about the anime shit.
Yeah. It's crazy. That's a grown man. I feel
It's
like
not
if you're
though.
a
We heard it.
grown
You sound like a
man
kid.
and you have a PFP like that, I feel like you should be banned. Period. I don't understand
And look, he has a
why
fucking child as his banner.
they would even let you be in this space if you're a grown man with a child as your
Who
fucking
does?
pictures.
Who?
V Bunny. It's weird how these gender confused
Where is he?
homos, trannies, look in general chat, dude. It's weird how they somehow end up
Oh my
with
God.
images that support fucking children. You know what I mean? Images of children. It's weird how that's a thing. Like
Cartoon
that
children.
anime character looks like a child with tits. So
Exactly.
why do we allow these things in our society? You know.
You never heard about the famous anime gang wars in Japan? I think it's Japan.
No, it's Japan. I don't know.
I think it's either Japan or Korea.
I don't
Basically,
know
a
anything
war
about
between
any
two.
country except for mine, and a little bit about yours.
Wait, you don't know much about the best country in the world of 2000?
No. Oh my God. Bitch.
So, chat control, guys. How do you feel about that?
What control?
Chat control.
What do you mean?
So there's this push around the world, especially in the European Union, where I don't live. I live in Miami, but I'm European, so I watch the news, and they want to introduce surveillance for everyone, basically. All the chats will be fed through AI, which will categorize and screen and filter them for, the agencies to go through. But it's a mass surveillance program. It's called Chat Control.
In the EU? Is this?
Yeah.
Oh yes, well, that's what they're voting on currently, isn't it?
Yeah. Exactly. So I'm wondering how you guys feel about this, because I can already start feeling that the powers in power right now, the powers that be, they are trying to push the same in America too, and they might even use Charlie's dad to do that. You know, that's why the focus is on Discord and like messages and shit, and it's not on accomplices and stuff, which definitely had to happen, right?
What's the
So
reason for
I'm
the
afraid.
chat software? I mean, is there a law that says all
Yeah,
these chats have to go
yeah,
through okay, where
yeah.
is this
That
located
so
at?
so the
What
law,
country? What
yeah,
country?
all European Union.
Oh,
It's
well,
not in
It's
practice yet, but currently the countries in the
it's
EU
being
are
voted
voting
on.
to implement it, and then it will be in law.
I mean, listen, the European Union's cooked, dog. Like, yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. But I'm afraid for America. I'm afraid
No, you
for
don't
this
have to be
place.
afraid 'cause it's not gonna happen in America. So it's
But
fine.
Oh no, we got
you know,
guns. We weren't stupid enough to give up our guns.
I know, but what if they tell you like, uh, the assassination of Charlie Kirk could have been prevented if we only had the
Yeah.
chat control
The
and we could,
assassination of Charlie
and we,
Kirk could have been prevented if we'd only not had guns. Guess what? I'd rather have guns than Charlie Kirk.
yeah, but that's you. But maybe some people
Yeah, well,
think the same about the guns. That's fine, but
unfortunately
they
in
would let go
America,
of
we
the
we
chat.
get to elect our leaders, and we're not subjected to some fucking tribunal, goddamn European Union fucking government.
Yeah,
Right?
Truth.
yeah, hell yeah, preach.
So yeah, as long as we get to elect our leaders, we will be electing people that do not support this type of dystopia.
The
Yeah,
question is, who voted the European Union people in?
no
Does
one.
anyone even know who
It's
they are?
no one. It's they're being appointed, you know, most of the time.
Right. So just friends of friends are getting put in power. Fantastic.
Yeah, the European Union works in mysterious ways. The actual
Jews.
representation, yeah, the actual representation of like the electorate is done by the European Parliament, but they can only say yes and no, right? They can never like they can never appeal to a law, you know, like create a new law or anything like that. They can only say yes or no. And then you have the commission, which creates the rules, and those are all assigned people. None of them is voted in.
Who's the furry that keeps interrupting me, Alan?
What?
There's some furry that right there.
Does this dude know his mic's only working 50% of the time?
I don't sure if he knows what's happening. Maybe someone needs to let him know. You know what I mean?
That's pretty good, actually.
I'm confused.
It's pretty funny. I assume you were doing that on purpose. I hope you were. Because if not, that was funny.
Wait, man, messing up now.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
I read it. We get it. It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, we get
The
it. I'm in general chat just clowning these fucking people right now. That shit's hilarious.
yeah, it's not just general chat; it's society as a whole.
Please try not to fall for Leninist
proud.
fanboy bait. Like his whole like shtick is baiting people.
Oh, is he a masturbator? Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't even know who he is.
They do.
I mean, yeah.
Who is it?
Leninist fanboy.
KGV,
KGV
only.
only. Yeah. His whole shtick is to just bait everyone and everything. Whatever you
Yeah,
are,
no,
he's the opposite.
that's why I kind of. Even you said it moved to North Korea. Good.
Has he got an alt account or is it just some?
No. This is his main account. Oh.
Bro thinks I care enough.
So, guys, do you think when we elect our leaders, it actually has a meaning behind it? It's not just a show for us, like. to calm us down, you
I
know.
can tell you that when we elected Donald Trump, it immediately got our border shut down and started removing illegals from our country. So that was a meaning.
That's true. Yeah, that's big. That's big.
If you
Oh,
don't
I
do
figured
nothing
it out.
else,
It was
I'm
on
good.
my end.
You
No
know,
wonder
that's
I was
big,
confused.
but you know, I grew disillusioned with Trump. I was a big supporter ever since he came down the elevator. I had the hats, everything. You know, I was memeing for my guy Donnie for years. But then the Iran happened, and like the Gaza didn't finish, and I kind of lost faith in him a bit. I don't know, like if he's gonna actually invade Venezuela, it's over for him in my mind, right? I still give him a chance because the Iran was just like a small strike in the end. So that's actually kind of respectable, you know, to do just that. It's kind of like I feel like this was his JFK Bay of Pigs moment, you know, Donald's.
What? He just
That
blew up a nuclear reactor, and it was one that was fortified to where nothing else on the planet could hit it. It was fine. It was fine.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like there was a lot of pressure on him from all these warmongers to actually do like much bigger strikes and just join Israel unconditionally.
Let me explain something to you that may not seem
And he
obvious right
didn't.
now. The thing that may not seem obvious right now is that the military campaign that Israel waged is one of the greatest in human history. And the
In what terms?
United States participation at the end with the cherry on top was always planned and would have happened regardless of who was in office. The fact that we came in with those bombs at the end was our promise to the Israelis that if they did all of the heavy lifting in regaining control of the Golan, overthrowing who controlled Syria, pushing Hamas back into the depths of hell from which it arose, crushing Hezbollah by blowing up its entire fucking leadership with pagers, and creating the initial strike conditions by taking out most of Iran's anti-air capability with things like building a drone factory right in their own fucking backyard, as well as first strike options that included multiple countries, by the way, like Jordan and Saudi Arabia. Then we would come in with our incredibly advanced munitions and stealth bomber, and we would do the one single thing that they absolutely did not have the resources to do. And frankly, I'm okay with that. In fact, I think it's glorious.
Well, I think you are mistaken because I don't see where America is profiting from this. Why would America
Not having a
give
nuclear
a
powered Iran. That's obvious profit.
brother? That's not a good reason because you have Israel, which is a nuclear nation, and it's not abiding by the international nuclear treaties, the anti-proliferation
Iran
treaty,
is not a nuclear
and many
nation,
other
sir.
treaties.
Listen, you're saying things that are not true.
Israel.
I
about
meant
Israel, not
Israel.
Iran.
Israel is not a nuclear nation, sir. You're saying things that are not true.
I'm sorry, Cracker Barrel, but you must be joking, right?
If you can show me where Israel has ever
Yeah,
admitted
sure.
to
Okay,
being
I
a
will. Okay,
nuclear
never admitted.
power,
It was whistleblowed by one of their highest
that
scientists
doesn't
who's
mean
been then
anything.
kidnapped.
You don't get
Who's been
subjected.
kidnapped and spent
You
20
don't get
years in
listen.
prison
We're
for
gonna
blowing
talk in
up the
realities
Israel
here, or we're
nuclear.
not gonna talk. We're not talking in
Okay, so
listen.
let's talk in
We're not
reality.
talking in fiction land in my chat, okay? In
But
reality,
brother,
listen, you only get one chance at this. In reality, it is the case that Israel is not officially a nuclear powered nation. True or false?
okay, in
No,
reality,
you
does
get to answer
Israel
once.
have nuclear
True or
weapons? Yes or
false?
no?
True or false? Is it the case that in reality Israel is not officially a nation with nuclear weapons. True or false?
What the define
True
officially
or
a nation?
false?
What does that
Answer the
mean?
fucking question,
I don't know.
retard.
I want to answer,
Okay,
but tell
goodbye.
me what does
I
it
don't. I
what
don't
does
play
it mean?
games. I don't play games. You get one chance in my chat to be. Shut up, dude. You get one chance in my chat to be honest. I don't play games with people. Okay. If you want to talk Narnia, there's left-hard chats for that. Go there. Go to Clubhouse. They'll talk to you about how men can be women and make shit up all day. Okay. We don't make shit up in my chat. So in reality, Israel has never confirmed nor denied that they possess nuclear weapons. That is the fucking facts. If you don't like that, then do something about it. But we're not going to lie here. It's not what I'm here to do. So I don't tolerate liars. I have no need for them. I'd be a leftist.
If Israel had nukes, wouldn't they have fucking bombed the dog shit out of Iran already?
I mean, no, not necessarily. I mean, we have nukes and we hadn't bombed the dog shit.
Yeah, but we have self-control. We don't have, we don't have to do crazy shit like that.
I don't think anyone wants to actually launch a nuke. I mean, depending on how many nukes Iran may have, they could nuke more than just Israel.
I wouldn't say anyone.
They just nuke everyone around them.
If I was in charge, I could be okay with nuking Iran. I think, yeah, I think I'd be okay with that. Probably not.
Yeah,
a
you could be okay with
maybe
nuking
a couple
Iran,
of
but
hydrogen bombs, but yeah, I'd give them a couple of hydrogen.
Well, hydrogen bombs are more powerful than nukes, but anyway, as I'm saying, it's not the problem. Isn't you nuking Iran? Is who Iran is going to nuke back.
Well, if I drop a couple of hydrogen bombs on them, nobody.
I prefer MERVs with lower yields. That's just
I wasn't saying that Israel would have nuked Iran. I would have said they would have just fucking, like you said, hydrogen bombs, something else.
Well, hydrogen bomb causes way
hydrogen
less
bomb
radiation.
is bigger than a nuke.
It is, but it causes way
It's
less
less
radiation damage, and
Yeah.
that would make it ideal for
That
going in and
that
taking
depends on
over
if it's
later.
a surface or air burst.
Yeah,
A surface burst will create more.
Why would we ever do a surface? We do it in the air, obviously. That covers a much bigger
still
area.
less though.
But
Still
anyway,
less though than a
the
nuke.
point is, if you put a hydrogen bomb or two in Iran, now you've destroyed them, and the country's fit for resettling.
Right, well, you're the first one to move then.
It would take a bunch of sites. That's why I say a MERV.
I'm not advocating for any kind of mass bomb dropping on the Middle East, but let's just say I wouldn't be protesting against it.
No, I mean, listen, we have nukes, we have enemies. I'm sick and tired of being restrained from being able to use nukes just because of some nonsense about how it's fucking, moral or not moral. Well, what's the difference in killing 1 million people over 100 years, a little at a time with machine guns, and killing 1 million people all at once with a fucking nuke? I don't see a difference. If you can explain to me a difference, I'd love to.
No, you can't just nuke a country. You've got to send tens of thousands and billions of dollars in resources over there, and then get your own people killed. No, how dare you? How dare you?
It'll be $1 for meter square land. Think about it. You can buy 50 acres for $500, bro. It'll be sick.
Yeah,
it'll be so sick.
If they get nuked, everyone's just gonna buy all the land and build Walmart on it. Just think of that, man. Just think of that.
No. You 4 or 5 bedroom house, right? 10 acres of land. Think about it. I'll
Look,
leave it
there's
with
90 million people in Iran. How many of them live in Tehran? Let's see.
you. Well, before or after?
How many people live in Tehran? Okay, so the answer is right. So there's 17 million people in Tehran. Okay, so you hit Tehran, a couple of hydrogens, and the rest of the population submits. You build what you want in that shit.
Oh, they've got military bases all over the country.
Yeah, are you gonna have? You think they're gonna have the will after you wipe out their whole government and their largest city?
Dude, those people will strap a bomb to their chest and blow themselves up. Of course they will have the will.
Well,
Yeah, this is why colonization needs to happen again. Have you been seeing what's going on in Africa? Islamic terrorist groups are running through like the middle of Africa as we speak. Scorched earth tactics everywhere. We need to just colonize these places, honestly.
Yeah, and that's the other pushback I was gonna have against. I'm gonna unmute this dude since he didn't immediately leave, but I don't lie in here, Joe. So anyway, the other
I haven't
pushback I was
lied.
gonna
It's
have
so
against
unfair.
Joe is that I also support a and I say this seriously. The nuke thing's obviously tongue in cheek, but I do support a soft colonization of South America. Notice I said soft colonization, right? But
What
yeah,
does
we
that
should
mean?
definitely take it over and rule it and control it and supply it with militaries that are loyal to us, so that
Isn't Monroe
the
Doctrine what that
Chinese
is?
can't get in there and so that the Muslims can't get in there. So
That's not the original idea. That's been in a process for like 100 years, right?
great, I support it.
Yeah, but I also want to come circle a little bit back and just clear things up between us. I haven't lied. I just said Israel has nukes. I never said
Okay,
what
prove
is
it.
their opinion about
Prove
it.
that they have nukes. Go ahead, do it. You have one opportunity. Prove it.
Sure. Of course. If I posted a very good source in the channel, that's where you would start your
If
journey.
it comes
This is the
from the official state government of Israel, then that's the good source. That's
This
the only
comes
source
from
I'm
an
willing to
official
accept.
scientist in a so this guy was a nuclear scientist
So
developing
not the
Israel's
government, right?
nukes.
So what's the
Of
official
course, not the
government? So
government. The
what is
government.
the
government says.
official government
Oh,
position
I will tell you. I
of
know.
nukes
So
in
it's
Israel?
called nuclear ambiguity. The strategy is called nuclear ambiguity, and it means that the Israel will not deny nor confirm the
Correct.
existence of nuclear weapons.
Which means they have not
Yes.
confirmed, right?
Yes, but does
There
that
you
mean
go.
they don't have nuclear weapons?
Okay, right, but it doesn't mean they do.
It does because we
Nope.
have evidence that they do.
Oh my God!
It just
You
means what
literally
they.
just said that their policy is
but
based
the-
on ambiguity.
Yes, but you have to understand that
Okay,
what
listen.
Israel says
Listen.
is not like the
Listen,
fact
Joe,
of the matter.
Joe,
Right?
we have ex scientists in my country and ex government operatives in my country that say that we have a warehouse full of UFOs and dead fucking alien bodies. Okay? The fact that you have somebody saying something that worked for the government at one time is irrelevant. That is not proof of anything.
That's crazy to say because we see those submarines which are nuclear capable. We see those silos. There is many evidence. This guy
Right,
Mordechai
wait.
Vanunu, he presented a lot of evidence
Yeah,
in
you
his
could also
initial
have those
whistleblowing.
same silos
hang on,
not be
let me ask.
nuclear.
Let me ask, whenever you say they have a nuclear submarine, what does that mean to you?
It means they employ the nuclear triad just as any modern
No,
nation where
that
they
doesn't
can
mean
deploy
that. What is
nuclear.
wait, what is a nuclear submarine?
Nuclear submarine is a submarine powered by a nuclear reactor. It doesn't necessarily mean it carries warheads and missiles and stuff.
Right. Israel has nuclear power plants. That's
Yes,
what
they
known
do.
fact. Right. Now,
Well, it's
whether
a
or
we
not they
thing.
have a nuclear
Now we know
bomb,
where he has his ties. You know.
Say again?
well, whether or not they have a nuclear bomb, I mean, that just comes down to have they openly admitted it? Well,
No, they
keep it
haven't, but
ambiguous, to keep it
they-
ambiguous as they have, that serves as a deterrent for attacks.
No.
So
So
it's in their best
every
interest
nation.
to make people think that they have nukes.
So that's the thing.
The
It's in
reason
the
that-
best interest, brothers. It's in the best interest of every nation to be ambiguous about their nuclear stockpile, okay? But the better people come together and they decided that nuclear weapons are not great, and they started to be open about it, and they created international organizations which come and inspect nuclear facilities, twice a month, and they do it in every nuclear nation except for Israel, okay? And maybe
But
North
why-
Korea.
You're missing one point here. They haven't signed an NPT though, as well. By the
Yeah,
way. Just to-
exactly. And Iran did.
But what does that mean?
What does that mean? That they don't want to be inspected by the international community?
No, No, it means that they haven't signed an international agreement that is aimed at preventing the spread of nuclear weapons,
Yeah,
promoting cooperation in the peaceful uses of nuclear energy,
yeah,
and advancing nuclear disarmament efforts. Right. So
yeah.
that means
They
that
haven't signed that. Yeah.
yeah. But you're taking on the first point here, whereas you're not addressing the fact that it could be the case that when you sign this agreement, you are trying to advance in the disarmament of nuclear aspects, right? So if they don't want to get rid of the elements that they have, which is nuclear, they're not going to sign it. That doesn't automatically mean the reason they're not signing it is because they've got nukes.
It's not 100% like that, because within signatories of this treaty is United States, the Soviet Union, and the Russian Federation, China.
All
fucking
countries that
Pakistan
have
and
admitted
India.
to having nukes, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So, and all of these countries still have nukes. So
But
there
they've
is even
admitted
if
to
you
it,
sign,
but they're
I know.
committed. But they're committed to nuclear non-proliferation.
Yes, but that doesn't mean they're
Hey,
gonna
Joe.
rid of their nuclear weapons.
Okay,
Okay,
so
they are still allowed
so
to
we're
have
gonna
them.
go back to the truthful point, and then we're gonna move on because I'm tired of this conversation.
Hang on,
The
can
truth,
I
the
ask Joe a
truth,
mean-
quick question?
the truthful statement is, and this is the only truthful statement: we don't know
Nuclear
if
ambiguous.
Israel has nuclear weapons. That's the
Yeah,
only
but we can
truthful statement.
strongly infer
Great,
they
yeah.
have.
You can assume all you want. Okay, what you can't do
No,
is
it's not
come in here
assumption.
and
You
make
have
a.
the
What you can't do is come in here and make a statement that Israel definitely has nuclear weapons. That's what you can't do if you're being
Bro, mute your
honest.
mic.
And in my presence, you have to be
Joe,
honest to
how do
have a
we know
discussion.
North Korea
well,
definitely has a nuclear weapon?
Cracker.
How do
That's
we know
really
that?
dishonest, because you are taking
Motherfucker.
the
Okay.
yeah.
It's not
Hey,
dishonest.
let me ask a
What?
quick question. Let me ask a
Why?
quick question.
Sure.
Joe, how do we know North Korea has nuclear weapons? How do we know that for a fact?
So we know North Korea has nuclear weapons because they did a nuclear detonations in their country, right? We can measure this.
Right. We know that they did those nuclear detonations. How?
Yes. So
How?
we have a pair of satellites in the orbit which can detect for this, and we
Incorrect.
also have
Incorrect.
we
That's not
also
how
have
we detect it. We
seismologic.
detect it
Okay,
through.
so
Yeah.
through seismological
Seismology.
data. Okay,
Do
yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
that evidence that Israel has done it?
So there is an
Do we have those
unaccounted for
seismology
nuclear
agreements?
explosion which happened somewhere in the 80s in the Horn of Africa. Sorry, the South Africa. There's unaccounted nuclear explosion. Till this day, nobody knows which nation tested their
You don't
nukes
know that.
in
No. You don't know
we
that
don't
that was
know.
a nuclear
We
explosion.
don't know who did it.
That
Oh,
you
we
don't
know.
know. You don't know. This is where you're being dishonest again, trying to make your point. You don't know that that was a nuclear explosion. What you do know is that there is activity that was detected that could have been a nuclear explosion.
Okay. Well, I would say.
And by the
Well, I agree
way,
with you.
to
I
this day, North Korea has not done a single above ground nuclear test.
Yeah, that's true.
So any test that they have done, we have inferred primarily through seismology that it is a nuclear test.
Okay, so another evidence for this is that there has been aspiring in America, and Israel is aspiring, trying to steal the nuclear secrets and even a nuclear material, and they managed to actually steal 800 kilos of enriched uranium.
That's never
You
been
can look for
confirmed. It's
this.
never been confirmed by the United States. That's not, dude. You got to get off conspiracy.com.
The spies.
You got to get off
What
conspiracy.com.
hasn't been confirmed?
It's never
Is
been
the Earth
confirmed
flat?
that. Listen, it's never been confirmed that Israel stole any nuclear material.
Yeah, it's
Do
never
you
been
think the Earth is
confirmed
flat?
that it went to Israel. We don't know that, but we know that these people have been working with Israeli intelligence agencies who stole it. So,
Hold up.
I mean,
Did the
of course,
land
we
on the
don't
moon?
know where it
Did
went
the U.S. land on the
ultimately.
moon?
Sorry?
Did America land on the moon?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you're not that crazy. I had to just stop there. Now the
Yes, they
Earth is
did.
round, right?
Yes. And the space
All right.
exists. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and gravity is real. Yes. I'm on the side of reality too, guys. And I just don't like when you guys put like politician statements and country statements above reality.
Well, it's
You
not.
know,
But
the
see, no,
reality is
but it's not above reality. Listen, if you have an official statement from the government and you have speculation that comes at the hands of some former nuclear scientist, okay, you are the one that is putting one piece of evidence above the other. I am weighting them both and I'm saying we don't know. I didn't say Israel doesn't have nuclear weapons. I said we don't know that they do. You are the one that is being disingenuous and simultaneously inaccurate with your statements. And you are doing so because you have come to information in your information sphere that you have decided is more valuable over the official narrative. And while it may be possible, and maybe even I would say likely, that the official narrative is not always completely correct or honest, nevertheless, you have to weight them equally without some other corroborating evidence or something to substantiate it and undermine the current narrative. So when I say we don't know if they have nuclear weapons, that is the only honest position here to take.
And
all
also,
right. I
you
agree
act
with
like
you ultimately.
you act like nuclear proliferation treaties or whatnot that we can actually know what a government's doing. Like, yeah, we know that Israel is a very advanced nation, that they have nuclear energy capabilities. They could be doing anything. We don't know. We don't know
Yeah,
what any
and that's
nation
really
is doing.
scary
I
because
would
we
guarantee
know
you
with
that there are at
Iran.
least there are at least 100 nations on this planet that have a nuclear weapon prototype that they think works that we
Yeah,
have no idea about.
but
100.
fear. I tell you, the sad thing about this that we know about Iran. Iran has been a signatory of this treaty. Iran had its nuclear facilities inspected every month by
Oh, and
international
we take
organization.
we take Iran's word for it by letting
No,
our
we
inspectors do it. Sure, but they could have a whole facility we don't know about. That's why
so
we had
those
to
is
go deep in a mountain.
so in the treaty it says that those inspectors have to be allowed anywhere they basically point their finger, okay? And it takes 2 weeks, always 2 weeks, to prepare the visitation. Yeah, they say we want to visit this place, and the government has 2 weeks to make it happen, basically.
Yeah, they just fucking move it. Yeah, sure.
Right.
Sure, but you cannot move like centrifuges and like infrastructure. I mean, these people are professionals, right? They know when something is missing from a place. Yeah. So Iran has been.
Look, dude, this place was a whole under mountain bunker. You're telling me
Yeah,
that
and
those
it's been
inspectors
in.
were able
It's
to cover
yeah.
every nook and
Actually, yes.
cranny and find
Actually,
every single
inspectors.
hidden passage?
Actually, that's how we know about the facility, because the inspectors been allowed inside and they inspected the
Sure,
facility.
they were allowed inside. But I mean, it's built into a mountain. It's a huge facility. You can
Mhm.
have a hidden door. Also, why build it in a mountain unless you
So
know that you're trying to do shit that you're, want that the rest of the world doesn't want you to do?
Well, they built it in a mountain to
yeah,
protect it
sure.
from attack. Is why they built it in a mountain.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. They built it in a mountain to protect it from attack, and also it's a huge freaking mountain facility. You can have a whole under,
They have a
secret
very
passage that
aggressive
goes.
neighbor. You have to think like Israel is a very aggressive country, and it's been since Bibi Netanyahu's been in power. Okay, I'm not an
It is a very
Islamist,
attacked country too, though.
Iran attacked country long time ago, like in the
Iran, no,
90s.
you're okay. Again, you're not being honest. Dude. Look,
Iran
listen,
makes missiles that
listen,
they sell
we-
to terrorists who use
I'm
them.
talking about official government war.
Yes,
okay,
I'm
Cracker?
talking
I'm not talking
about.
about
Is there
I'm
official
talking about
government
official
war, you
too,
dipshit?
because officially,
Yeah.
officially, we know Iran had Hamas acting as a proxy. We know officially.
Yeah, but they never
Hez-
admitted to
We
it.
know officially.
And Israel never admitted to nukes.
We know officially.
Yeah, that's why I'm using this
Hezbollah-
argument.
Oh my God. We know officially Hezbollah was acting as a proxy for Iran. So
Yeah, but the Iran government never officially said
they did admit to it. You want me to tell you how they admitted to it? They
Sure.
admitted to it when they decided to attack Israel. That was them admitting to it.
Iran?
So, yes,
Oh, you mean the missile strikes?
correct.
Yeah.
So,
But I would like to point out those missile strikes have been announced like 24 hours before.
that's great.
And
That's
they
great.
have been
That's a cool story.
That's great. They made it very
That
well
doesn't
known.
change what I'm
Yeah.
saying to be true. So, and,
Yeah,
and,
but
and,
because
and,
those-
and by the
the-
way, Iran is a problem for the West, and so I frankly,
I agree.
personally, I don't care what the reasoning is. Any opportunity that we can take to blow up radical Muslims, I'm in on it. I'm down with it.
Hell
Any
yeah, brother.
opportunity that we can
Hell
take
yeah.
to blow up radical Muslims' nuclear programs, I'm down with it. I'm in on it. I'll pay for it.
Get some.
So I have no problem with why Israel did it or when they did it or how they did it. I don't care. Blow them up. So that's my view. Fuck them.
So and that's in you because 9/11, like that's or what is your interest as in the Middle East affairs?
Muslim radical Islam culture is the single greatest threat to the West in the history of the world, in my view.
Here, here.
So eliminating it, eradicating it, making it focus on Israel, keeping it contained, exploiting it, undermining it, subverting it, any of these things I'm fine with.
Okay, how about normal Islam and not the
Preach,
radical
brother.
kind?
Preach, brother.
If we're talking about like Indonesia or Malaysia, for example, I have no problem.
No,
with
we're
these people.
talking about Iran citizen
Okay,
who
well,
doesn't
then
agree
here,
with his
okay,
government.
I'll tell you. Okay, listen, I tell you my minimum threshold. Okay, contain and exploit. That's my minimum threshold. Meaning, you don't leave your borders, you don't come to the West in any capacity, and we do everything we can to exploit any resources and intelligence that you have for our own gain. That's my minimum threshold.
So that's the normal Islam we are talking about
That's
right
just
now.
yes.
Yes,
That
agree.
that is for any country in the Middle East.
I agree.
Okay,
Your-
how about?
your-
But I'm
your
talking about
existence
people.
is contingent upon our patience, and it is wearing out.
People are subject to their government. I don't deal with people. I deal with nations.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And my sentiment is the Islamic world exists only as far as our patience goes. And as we look and see all the problems around the world, our patience is wearing thin. And it will happen
Oh.
sooner or later if culture in the Middle East and Islam doesn't change.
Yeah. How am I going to listen? If I'm fighting Islam and
Hmm.
degenerate secularism at the same time, it's going to be very difficult to see a return to Christianity, which is what I ultimately want to see.
Okay, Cracker, you fight Satan.
I want to see a return or a rise of more radical forms of Christianity in the West so that we can save our nation and our people.
Okay,
Amen.
you fight Satan. You fight Satan. You fight evil.
I fight Satan every fucking day.
Okay, so those Islamists, right, or those people, they pray 5 times a day, and every time they pray against Satan. Yeah, they pray to be protected
They're
against
praying in
Satan.
the-
Yeah,
to-
and you
to
and you
banish the
and you
Satan.
know and you know who they call the big Satan and the little Satan? Israel and America.
Yeah.
So fuck them.
So
Yeah, fuck them.
I don't know. I
Thanks
just
for
feel
making my
like
point, by
you
the
guys
way.
are on the same side. I just feel like you
You
guys
think
are
we're on the same side?
Yeah, against evil, against Satan. Yes.
I don't think Muslims are aligned with Christians. I mean, They're literally going around killing Christians right now. So
I
don't
think
exactly
that's
your point
super
stands on
super
any
minor.
ground.
I think that's a really small minority, and it's being influenced
I
by.
think it's a really small minority when it literally it's written in the Quran to kill everyone who isn't Islamic. All they've got to pay, what is it, jizya tax, whatever they call it.
Yeah, Mickey can tell y'all.
yeah.
Mickey can tell y'all
Like
about
the
it. I don't
people
know if
you're
he's here,
advocating
but-
for will happily throw you off of a roof.
Yeah,
I
it's
am
the
advocating for
culture.
a fight
It's
against
your culture
Satan,
that
and I don't see how hate between the people of the book, people of God, is gonna change anything about the fight against the Satan. I don't see how.
Well, when these
our
people are
hate
going
for
around
them-
killing your people, there comes a point, right?
I
You
think
need
it's
to-
not those people. I think it's just like they have their own MK Ultra to get them radicalized, you know, and it works on some, just as we do.
that puts us at war with their world, though.
Yeah,
Whether
but
we-
it
whether
doesn't.
we like
It
or
puts
not.
us at war with those powers that do these things, that radicalize those people. You know,
Good.
those are the enemies, right?
Good.
Not people who fight Satan. Those are
Well, we
that's
have to
it's
fight
a
those
Satan's
radicalized
work.
enemies. We have to
It's
fight
a
them.
it's
Because
an
they're
evil.
fighting
I'm just saying it's very evil to turn against another person of the book, right? Because they are the same people. They believe Jesus Christ was a prophet. They
Well, then
believe
Jesus Christ, the people of that book need to stand up and fight against the evil going on around them too.
yes, and we need to
And
help them
if
and
that's
lift
what we're
them.
doing, yeah.
Yes, and we need to lift them out of the condition of where they are under these dictatorships,
You're so
where they are
naive. I
controlled.
wish I was like you, where I just didn't know things.
I know a lot of things.
You don't know enough.
You need to stop watching the Ancient Aliens guy,
Yeah,
bro.
man, get in here and help this dude out. He's talking all this jive about Islam being a friend of the Christian and shit, dog. Like, get in here and check this nonsense. I don't have the knowledge. You got the knowledge. Like, come on.
But
He
it's
just needs
such
to
a
read Quran. That's it. Simple as that. Don't listen to a random Muslim that lives in the West that will be like, yeah, bro, I love smoking weed. Yeah, I have a few pints every now and again, and I love fucking trans women. Like, that's not a Muslim, bro.
No.
yeah. I agree. And when I talk with those Muslims, they want to live in their countries. They don't want to come to the West. They want to fix their countries.
All right, so
No.
you have a choice. Do you want that? Do you want to be with them, or do you want to be a Christian?
I want to further the
That's what it
fight
is.
against evil. I want
Okay,
to further
well,
the fight against evil.
You can either accept Christ and abandon your Islamic ways, or continue with your Islamic ways and go off with them. And there's a war between your ideology and Christianity. You have to pick a side. You accept Jesus Christ or stay
No,
a Muslim.
that's Satan's.
No, that's it.
That's Satan's
That's it.
choice. It's
Satan's
literally an
choice.
evil's choice.
What do you mean that's Satan's choice?
Christ,
That's
you
literally what
take the choice,
Islam does
yeah.
whenever they go into a new area. They force people to convert, or they pay jizya tax, or they get executed. Like, pick one. Pick one.
Jesus Christ is
I
your
think
choice.
not everybody does that. It's like
Oh no! Oh no! They have to. Have you ever done any
well, we
research
do
into the
that.
Quran
I
itself?
mean, everybody. Well, that's the thing. Everybody does that, and at the same time, like everybody hates that. So, like we've done it as our, white Christian civilization. We've done it. We conquered places and taxed people. It's nothing new. They've done
Are
it.
you,
Awesome to
are you
convert.
Christian or Muslim? Are you Christian or Muslim?
You stupid.
I'm undecided at the moment, but I'm leaning Christian. Like I'm.
Hey, are you in here or not? I was gonna tell you to come into my chat because you're by yourself, but I guess you're not in here. Later, dude.
To do is actually stop listening to bullshit people tell you, because I feel like you are probably 98% conspiracy theory channels on Facebook and Instagram. Go and
Nah,
read
and I
the.
haven't actually heard this angle that they've been like banished from Europe, and it's a sad story. Nobody ever
They, were,
said this to me.
they weren't banished. That's the problem, right? In a single line, right? All the Muslims had to do before the First Crusade, right, is allow. That is
You
literally
gotta
the sentence you need to remember.
allow what?
Huh?
You cut out. Oh my god, you cut out when you said the
Yeah.
sentence.
Yeah, the simple sentence, right, completely abbreviated because there's lots to it, is all the Muslims had to do when they were occupying half of Southern Europe, all they had to do was allow for the Christian pilgrims to go to the Holy Land, and that's it. If they allowed them to do that unharmed and unoppressed, the Crusades probably would have never have happened like they did. That was a response. That was a response from the Pope when they got to pretty much the edge of France, getting letters and getting information from people. Because remember, in those days, it wasn't as simple as just texting somebody. And obviously, if you're in an oppressed region, you may not have been able to get out of those regions if they were occupied by Muslim guards and stuff, right? But they eventually got notion of people being oppressed in the lands, people not being able to, for example, sound the church bells. They can't preach in the street. They can't sing. They, X, Y, and Z on all of Southern Europe. And then on top of that, they weren't even allowed to go to the Holy Land safely without being persecuted.
So